Hello my bookworms, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Sydney, and welcome back to another reading vlog. Did you hear my shoulder pop? In this video, we will be reading, I don't even have it with me. You guessed it, you already know what it is, but it's Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros. My heart just got anxious. I am so nervous to read this book, and I know no other way to cope than to bring you along with me. So hey, what's up? How are you? I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for being here and hanging out with me for a little bit. This book, Fourth Wing, has taken the world by storm, and I am extremely nervous to actually pick this up. Like, I think it's either going to be really fun and I'm gonna have a great time, or I'm going to hate it. I don't know how else to say it, but hi, welcome to the vlog. Couple first things firsts. I'm extremely tired right now. This didn't cut it. I had a cup of hot coffee. I made an iced coffee. I am dragging butt. So the espresso machine right now is heating up and we are going to make another latte because I need to film. I have a whole bunch of books sitting over there because I'm gonna film a book haul for this week's video, and I have no energy to do so, hence the espresso making. So that's first on the list. Second on the list is going to be Patreon sprints with the greenhouse in about 3 hours. So that's plenty of time to get properly caffeinated and film a video. So I should be in good shape there. Third on the list is going to be getting this stupid sticker off of this stunning book. I've never tried the heating technique with a hair dryer, but that's what we're gonna try. And I know I have a couple other stickers that I need to get off books, and maybe I'll find them. It seems like a lot of work. I don't know, we'll play it by ear, but I need to get this off because every time I've been holding the book in videos, I've been holding it like this so that you can't really see the sticker. I am who I am. Also though, isn't this color blue absolutely stunning? Wow. Yes, I did them myself. No, they're not perfect. I've been procrastinating all day. It's been a rough one. Caleb and I woke up this morning at 6 in the morning after a horrible night's sleep for both of us because legally today my name is changed. I didn't get rid of my last name. I just added Caleb's last name to my name, because I'm not getting rid of who I've been for these 26, almost 27 years of my life. I'm not a fan of that. I can welcome him into my name, but I'm not getting rid of who I am. It's like an identity thing. I couldn't get rid of any part of my name, so I didn't. But legally today, my name is changed. And the guy at the Social Security office told me you can go in as early as tomorrow and get a new driver's license. And I was like, oh, really? I don't need to wait for my new card to come in? And he goes, no, you can go in tomorrow. And I was like, oh, sweet. So Caleb and I, in my typical hyperfixation self, I took it upon myself to schedule us appointments to get our passports, which is very exciting because I haven't wanted to get one until I changed my name because I didn't want to get one with my old name and then have to get a new one with my new name. It was a whole thing, I think that should make sense. I didn't want to do it twice. So the guy said that I could do it today. So we woke up early to get there when it opens so that we wouldn't have to wait in a line. They sent us away because apparently you do need your new Social Security card in order to change your name, even though I had all of the other documents. And the guy told me that I didn't need the card. The BMV said I did need the card. And Caleb didn't have 2 physical documents. He had 1 physical document of our new address. So he also got sent away. It was a really unfruitful visit to the BMV. So then that being said, we canceled our passport appointments as well. So I'm extremely tired. There's a little governmental woe life update that you didn't ask for, but that's what my day has consisted of. That and also finishing the Decagon House Murders. This was part of an exclusive reading vlog for the Greenhouse in conjunction with Wayward by Amelia Hart. That was also in that reading vlog. I am really excited to edit that vlog. I had a lot of fun with it, so that will be up exclusively for Wildflowers and Ecosystems soon. But now we're starting another vlog, a little bit chaotically, but I don't know what you expect at this point. We're gonna read this book in this vlog, hopefully within these next 3 days. Another book might come into play, but we will play it by ear because right now I need an espresso. Stat. I've successfully finished filming. It was not easy, but I have a fun little Chewy package that I want to open because like we get a lot of fun things for Avi, but we don't get a ton of things for Juno because she doesn't like things often. But this is a cute little cat bed for Juno, and we're gonna see if she even gives a shit about it. Look at the pattern. It's really cute. The top has a little fuzzy thing, but it's labeled as a flower adjustable bed. I bet Avi's gonna try to like fuck with it, but it has 2 strings here. And if I pull the strings, it turns it into like a little, okay, get out of here. This isn't for you. It turns it into like a little cup, like a little flower. It's so cute. I hope that she loves it. If I see her in it, I will update you. But I think it's really cute and I'm really excited for her. I hope that it is everything she's ever hoped and dreamed. It's so cute. It is truly what a time to be alive because my audiobook hold just came in on Libby. I'd like to share the emotion I just went through. This audiobook is almost 21 hours. And I immediately looked at the book and I was like, literally, how is this 21 hours? How? And then I opened it. The margins are very small and the font is definitely less than 12 point. Read them and weep. I guess that makes more sense as to why it's so stinking long, but that was really alarming to me. My heart is so nervous to start this, but reading sprints with my patrons are starting in like 5 minutes and this couldn't have happened at a better time. So we're gonna get into this tonight and see how we feel about it. Wish me luck. Of this vlog in the books. We have finished doing our reading sprints with I'm saying it like with our patrons. Yes, Caleb's patrons as well. We sprinted for like 6.5 hours almost, and it was super fun. Evening sprints are a little bit hard for me to be productive all the time though, because those are also the times that Caleb's getting home, so we're walking Abby, then we're making dinner, then we're eating dinner. So I did only get into page 58 of Fourth Wing, but I'm having a lot of fun with it. So far, I'm already really enjoying the writing. I think that there is some good like wit and humor thrown in every now and then. I know that some people have said that the main character, Violet, reads a little bit young for this to be considered an adult novel, but I also have heard that people consider it new adult. Right now, obviously, I'm only on page 58, so I don't have too much to say on that other than I'm enjoying her character. I think that she's funny. I like that she's tough and not giving up even when every single person around her is telling her that she can't and should not be doing this, even though she doesn't have a choice. This vlog will be spoiler free, and I don't even think that I gave you a full synopsis of Fourth Wing. I just kind of figured that everyone knows everything about it. Basically, the story is about a like war college pretty much, and there are different quadrants that people can go into, and our main character Violet was supposed to be going into the scribe quadrant, but her mother, who is also the, what is it, lieutenant, commanding general of like the whole dang thing, is all like, no, a daughter of mine will be a dragon rider. Even though Violet's older sister, Mira, is already a dragon rider, her mom is like, no, you will also be a dragon rider. Like, I don't care what you say, basically. And so she's being tested into being a dragon rider, and it's this whole situation. Our main character is already set apart from her sister in the very classic way where her sister is all tough and strong, and Violet is like short, not as strong, and seen as less than her older sister. Like, people have already said to her, like, oh, I thought that Commander only had one daughter because, you know, she feels like she's a nobody, but I am betting that she's going to become a somebody, which is exciting. And already within the first 57, 58 pages, there has been a scene that had me on the edge of my seat. I'm not even gonna lie, I was really into it. And right now, my fears of reading the book are actually tampered down a little bit. Like, I am definitely just going to continue reading for a good time, and I don't know, I'm feeling pretty good about it now, which is really exciting because it has a lot of promise for me. I'm also annotating in a very different way. I instead of just doing tabs on the side, which I don't want to do because I don't want to put tabs on these beautiful dragons, I'm putting tabs on the top of the page, and then when I want to go to a certain, say, color, orange, then I would come to this top page and I would go to see where I also wrote in orange, if that makes sense there. And I'm doing that for all the pages. So I'm underlining things in the colors that I am normally annotating in and putting the corresponding tab at the top so that during our live show, because this is my book club pick this past month, so during our live show I can find what I want to find, but while preserving the beautiful dragons on the side. So I haven't annotated with colored pens before. I even made a whole key in the beginning, which was super fun. Took me some time because I made a mistake and had to fix it. But yeah, making this key actually made me even more excited to read the book, which was weird because I was only on page 2 when I realized that I didn't want to be tabbing in my classic way, so I had to come up with something else, and I was like, oh, I'll just make a key and use the new gel pens I got, which so far has been super fun. Obviously, it takes a little bit more time, so the reading of the book might go a little bit slower than I had anticipated, but to be honest, I don't really care because I want to enjoy my time reading it. That is what I am aiming for. So yeah, that being said, I have Avi here. We are going to get this sweet baby angel up to bed, and I will see you in the morning where I will then tell you the planned activities for tomorrow. To chat with you about. One of my best friends lives down the street from us, oops, and she has this obnoxious monstera. It is overtaking her entire dining room and it's stunning, and she gave me a significant cutting of it, which I'm really excited about. So I just brought it up here. I'm gonna place it probably right here and let it root. Otherwise, we went to my favorite indie bookstore, which is Tamara Bookstore, and I got 4 books that I want to show you. And then we also went to a local like boutique thrift store called Nuova Vintage, which one of my friends owns, and I want to show you what I got there too. Originally with this vintage store, we were visiting so that I could pick up this necklace that I bought on her Instagram story. She was like showing the new jewelry that she had purchased, and when I saw the necklace that she posted that I bought, I literally had a full like panic moment that I needed to have it immediately, because I've been searching high and low for the past like 3 or 4 years for the perfect like coin necklace, a necklace that not like an actual like currency coin, but like a circle pendant necklace. I have one that's like a vintage thrifted like Scorpio looking thing, but I don't feel so like connected to it, and I have, you know, been on the hunt for one. And this one in particular, on one side has a woman like side profile and is reversible. On the other side it has a freaking crow. Like, if you know me, I literally have a woman and a crow on my shoulder. Like, I feel like this is the necklace that I have been searching for to a T. Like, this is the necklace, and I was so excited about it. I bought it on Saturday. It is now Wednesday because I worked Saturday and Sunday, and then her weekend is Monday, Tuesday. So she was closed on Monday and Tuesday. So I obviously had to wait until today to go in and pick it up. I had already, you know, paid for it, but she was holding it for me. And then I got there today and they couldn't find it. The shop owner was out of the store. She had someone covering the store for her, and they couldn't find it. So now I'm really worried that it's just gonna be like MIA and I'm not gonna have it. Like, I'm worried that they sold it twice. One of the employees like didn't know and then sold it again, and I'm really worried because I want it so bad. I was so excited about it. Was really bummed that I didn't get to go home with it today, but I'm just hoping for the best, and hopefully during this vlog I'll be able to share the excitement when they find it. I'm really hoping. But I will show you the things that I bought from the store because I always find at least 4 things that I want. So the first one is a signature piece that is very much my brand, my vibe. It is a button collared shirt, but make it Hawaiian print, but like classy Hawaiian print. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at this. So cute, and I just love it. I love it a lot. Very happy about it. Next, it's really hard for me to find denim that actually fits my body correctly because like my waist and my butt are two different sizes. I need a smaller size for my waist, but a bigger size for like my hip and butt area. It's very hard for me to find things that fit me, especially online. Like I don't order jeans or any denim online. I have to be in the store and trying them on, and like I'm never in the store and trying them on. But got some vintage denim, which I'm very excited about. Some black shorts, stunning. I do have black shorts that fit me, but these are like the distressed, like actual jean color black, which is really nice. And I like that it's the button all the way up the middle. Was very happy about that. I love that they're longer as well. Like I love that the inseam is actually like substantial, so I could roll them if I wanted, but also I love a long short. Likewise, I got some like boyfriend fit jeans, some light wash, you know, classic. It's a vintage Levi, which is stunning, you know. Been on the hunt for like a light wash jean because I have this color jean, but I wanted like a lighter one, you know what I'm saying? So I was really excited about that. Was very lucky in the clothing department, not so lucky in the jewelry retrieval department. But then this last one was a risky buy, I'm not gonna lie. I tried it on in the store. It fits me like perfectly, all right? It is totally left field. Wouldn't really expect me to wear it. I bet you guys wouldn't expect me to wear it. Maybe you would, who knows? But it is a corduroy dress. All right, can be worn without an undershirt in the summer, but I'm thinking that I'll pair it with like a turtleneck and combat boots in the fall because it is very like autumnal. So the top is almost like a vest style, and then it has a little like gather here at the waist, which is very flattering on, and it goes down to like mid calf area. All right, it probably won't do it justice, but it has some pleats in the back and in the front that are, you know, very flattering, and I think that it is a fun little find. I love corduroy. And then we can chat about the books that I got. First and foremost, they started selling patches, and I got this little patch here. Obnoxious. Got this little patch though, and really, really love it. Two of these books were in my most recent, most anticipated release book video, you know? The first one is My Murder by Katie Williams. This is a story basically about a woman who gets brought back to life to help solve her own murder. I absolutely love this cover so much, and I think that the premise sounds really, really awesome. I was really excited to see it there. It was actually on the like booksellers recommendation wall, which is another one on here. But first, the other book that was a most anticipated release is Deep as the Sky, Red as the Sea. I love this cover, and I love that it wraps around to the side. It's just so pretty. It has like a really nice, like, I don't know, gravelly matte feeling. And this one is basically about a dazzling historical novel about a legendary Chinese pirate queen, her fight to save her fleet from the forces allied against them, and the dangerous price of power. I freaking love the idea of a pirate queen. I think it's going to be absolutely phenomenal. And this was one of the books that I went in, this one and My Murder, honestly. I went into the store hoping that they had, and they did. This was the last one too. I was really, really excited. The next book I got was Yellowface by R.F. Kuang. Everything I've read by this author has been absolutely phenomenal. I'm sure this one will be no different. This one says, white lies, dark humor, deadly consequences. Best-selling sensation Juniper Song is not who she says she is. She didn't write the book she claims she wrote, and she is most certainly not Asian American. It grapples with questions of diversity, racism, and cultural appropriation, as well as the terrifying alienation of social media. I think that R.F. Kuang is the author to tackle these discussions, and I know that she's going to do it in such a beautiful way that I cannot wait to experience. And then the next one I'm really excited about. I hadn't really heard about it until the bookseller herself posted about it on their Instagram story, and I replied and I was like, I need this immediately. I might come in tomorrow. I also got 10% off of this copy because this was the one that she herself had read. So a cute little bonus. This is also the same bookseller that bought a t-shirt of my merch, and I literally still cannot handle that happened. I love her a lot. But truly, she said she really liked this one, and it is The Art Thief, a true story of love, crime, and a dangerous obsession by Michael Finkel. This one is about the art thief named Stephanie Breitweiser, who had carried out more than 200 brazen heists over 10 years in museums and churches across Europe with his girlfriend, who served as a lookout, and they stole more than 300 artworks, worth an estimated $2 billion before the unprecedented crime spree fell apart in spectacular fashion. What's really interesting is that this art thief never stole for money. Instead, he displayed all his treasures in a pair of secret rooms where he could admire them to his heart's content. Possessed of a remarkable athleticism and an innate ability to circumvent nearly any security system, he managed to pull off a breathtaking number of audacious thefts. Yet these unusual talents bred a growing disregard for risk and an addict's need to score, leading him to ignore his girlfriend's pleas to stop until one final act of hubris brought everything crashing down. I think this sounds really awesome. I love a heist story, and this is like a real life heist story regarding so many heists, like brazen in the middle of the day, and he's like never even sold them. I think it's such a cool concept. Love to learn more about it. So yeah, I was really excited about all 4 of these titles. Hopefully I can get to them as soon as possible. And also very excited about all of these clothes that I was able to find as well. Hopefully I can also find my necklace, but I will keep you updated on that front, I suppose. In addition to the bookstore and the vintage store, my friend and I went to a coffee shop and we did our July bullet journal spreads, which is always really nice. And I updated my reading journal, like my stats, my numbers, my little bookshelves. I'm doing a really good job at keeping up with it this year, and I'm really happy about it. So it was really nice. This morning I ended up playing Animal Crossing on Switch and then reading, I think maybe like 20 pages of Fourth Wing. So I'm now like almost 90 pages in, and I still feel the same, you know? I'm still really liking the writing, liking the story progression. So I feel like I'm going to be in the majority of people really enjoying this book. I don't really know what there is to not like about it yet so far. So I'm letting go of the cautious energy that I had because I really like it. I hope to read a little bit more later, but tonight I'm actually also going to be on a little live show with Noelle over at Noelle 7 Pages. She's having me on as a guest host for her happy hour, and Caleb is going to be there to chat. I'll link the discussion down below if you want to go check it out, which you should check out Noelle's channel because she's amazing. But we're just going to talk about everything bookish, writing even. We're going to talk about Camp Nano, which is NaNoWriMo's little mini NaNoWriMo in July, and I'm participating. So is Caleb, and I'm really nervous about it, but I'm really excited. Writing and publishing something has been something that I've wanted to do since I was a kid. Like, it makes me really emotional because when I was a child, what my answer was to what do you want to be when you grow up was literally always an author or a professional like sports player. That's, you know, it was both of those. I wanted to play sports and I wanted to publish books. And obviously life took different turns, which I'm really happy with how my life is now, but that is a dream that I have never completely given up, and it feels very vulnerable. Like, I don't talk about it, and I probably won't talk about it a whole lot on my main channel because I don't want to like jinx anything, you know? I might talk about it more on Patreon, to be honest. So yeah, I guess maybe I will be talking about it a little bit more in the month of July since Camp Nano is going on then, but maybe those vlogs will be exclusive to Patreon. I don't really know. I've got to figure it out. I'm nervous. But yeah, that being said, I'll keep you updated on the necklace situation, and I'm going to go probably wash my face and just get ready for a cozy night with a cozy happy hour with Noelle and Caleb. And I hope to make dinner and then get some pages of Fourth Wing in before that starts. But yeah, that being said, I will be back a little bit later, hopefully with some fun updates. Or so on Thursday. I've had a little bit of a sporadic day so far. As you saw, a lot of work on the computer with some Fourth Wing mixed in. I had a busy morning with some Patreon things, planning out July's content on Patreon and YouTube. Then I started editing Sunday's video, which is a book haul. Got about 50% of the way through with that over the course of the day. I'm going to try to finish it later tonight, while also sprinting with my patrons, and I got to page 155. So I am 30% of the way through or so. My goal is to try to finish this one tomorrow. That's my goal because I want to finish editing the video and still read a little bit more tonight. I'm just trying to balance all of the things that I have to do because I also have to brainstorm and start outlining a little bit for Camp Nano. I still can't believe I'm doing that. And I still can't believe that I waited so long to actually like start an outline. Like, I thought I had so much more time before July started, but here we are. Oh, like every time I think about it, like my heart gets a little bit anxious, but like in a good way, you know, in a uncomfortable but growth sort of way, if that makes sense. So yeah, obviously very chill today. The vibes were baggy t-shirt, hair up in a clip, and iced latte, which is obviously gone. I also got a package in the mail that I want to show you what's in it because I don't know who it's from. from. Hopefully by the time that this airs, I will have found who it was. So thank you so much. There's no like gift note, but I know that I didn't purchase these and I can't believe I'm so excited. Wow. Okay. So first and foremost, someone sent me Silver Under Nightfall by Rin Chapeko. I've wanted to read this so bad. I've been hearing so much about it recently. I'm not really entirely sure why there's been an influx of people reading it because it came out last year in 2022. So it's not that long ago. This I think is a series, isn't it? Yes, it's a series and I'm trying to figure out how many are in series. It looks like it might be a duology. There's a lot of sirens going on around my house, so sorry if you hear that, but there's a lot of storms going on right now as well, so hopefully everyone's okay. But okay, Silver Under Nightfall. Let's talk about this instead of the chaos of the world. All I know about it is that it has polyamory and it's about vampires. I don't know what else needs to be said to make me want to read it. But okay, a little bit is our main character is Remy, the only son of the Duke of Valenbon, though his father might wish otherwise, an elite bounty hunter of rogue vampires and an outcast among his fellow Reapers. His mother was the subject of gossip even before she eloped with a vampire, giving rise to the rumors that Remy is half vampire himself. Interesting. Though the kingdom of Alluria barely tolerates him, Remy's father has been shaping him into a weapon to fight for the kingdom at any cost. When a terrifying new breed of vampire is sighted outside the city, Remy prepares to investigate alone, but then he encounters the shocking, warm-hearted vampire heiress Zayodin Song and her infuriating, arrogant fiancé, vampire lord Zaiden Malik, who may hold the key to defeating the creatures, though Remy knows associating with them won't do his reputation any favors. When he's offered a spot alongside them to find the truth about the rot, the mutating virus that's plaguing the kingdom, Remy faces a choice. It's one he's certain he'll regret. But then Remy starts developing fond and complicated feelings for the couple, begins to question what he holds true about vampires, as well as the story behind his own family legacy. As the rot continues to spread across the kingdom, Remy must decide where his loyalties lie, with his father in the kingdom he's been trained to defend, or with the vampires who might just be the death of him. Ooh, I think it sounds awesome. I love how thick it is. Like, this is my favorite length of book. How many pages? Yeah, like around 400 to 500 pages is like my favorite length. It feels good in the hand and I just love this cover a lot. And again, it's just been one that I've been hearing so much about and I'm really, really intrigued. And then guess what else this person sent me? I put this on my wish list kind of as a joke, but the fact that it got sent to me is so exciting because I really did want it, but it was mostly put there so that I could remember to buy it for myself later. I almost bought it at Target not too long ago, but again, here we are. It is Untitled Goose Game for Switch. Basically, this is just a game where you're a silly little goose and you're walking around the city or the little town that you're in, wreaking havoc and trying to make people's lives hard, like ruining their day. It's so funny. I'm so excited about it. There's literally just an image on the back of a goose holding a knife, like underneath a table right here. Freaking hilarious. I cannot wait to play this. Wow, what a time to be alive. So thank you again for sending these to me because you're an angel. I'm so excited. My camera is probably going to die. I have 1 bar of battery left, but for the next foreseeable future, I'm just gonna be sitting here, foreseeable future, I mean for the next like hour, maybe 45 minutes until Kayla gets home, I'm gonna be sitting here just reading Fourth Wing, getting some more pages in, and then I will edit a little bit later. That's where we're at. I wanted to show you these things and just kind of update you on the day and what's going on. That's it. I will come back later with more thoughts on Fourth Wing because right now I'm still enjoying it. I'm still really liking it. The action scenes that are going on during the trials that these cadets are going through, I literally started sweating during the last one, during them climbing the big, not the parapet, the, what's it called? Gauntlet. The gauntlet scene really got me. I mean, all of it does, really. Like, I'm really enjoying it, all right? I really like this so far. And I might have pre-ordered the Waterstones Iron Flame one. I'm not sorry. Okay, yep, that's where I'm at. I'll come back later. Good morning. It's been a crazy day so far. Silly me thought that I had another week until July started, but truth be told, July starts tomorrow. So my original plan for Sunday's video was going to be a book haul. So I spent some time yesterday and got like halfway through, and then I realized that Sunday is July 2nd, and that means that it should be my TBR video that airs on Sunday. Like realistically, that is what I've always done, so I must do that. So that being said, I have just finished filming that video, which is a little bit of a bummer because I needed today to be a very chill couch day to finish editing and to do some prep work on the story I'm trying to write for Camp Nano in July. But c'est la vie, this is what's happening, and I just finished, so I'm gonna clean up, take some of the makeup off that's on my face because I don't like how it feels when I have makeup on my face, and then sit and do what I wanted to be doing today. I'll upload this footage, organize it, maybe edit a little bit, but then do some Camp Nano prep and finalizing this month type of things. So deep breaths, everything's fine. Definitely wanted to have a lot more time today before we go to the movies later with our group of friends. The new Wes Anderson film is airing at this cute little art theater that we have in the city, and we have tickets to go, which is very exciting, but I definitely needed more time today, so we'll figure it out. It's fine. Everything's fine. These are all the books that I wanted to maybe read next month. I doubt that'll happen. And yes, I am wearing athletic shorts with this very cute button up because no one is gonna know that I'm comfy on the bottom and put together up top, except now everyone will know. Good work, Sydney. The illusion is shattered. Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros. This is such a hard 5 out of 5 that I can't even believe that people don't like it. Like, holy shit. Why wouldn't, how couldn't you love this? This book is so much fun. The girlies are not lying about this book, all right? The hype for this one is real and it is valid. The story itself, the plot line, the storyline, where it's going to be going from here, phenomenal. I ate this story up. It was addicting. I did not want to put it down. The pacing, chef's kiss. I was not bored once. In the story, I mean, there's games, challenges, competitions, battles, super high stakes, romance, and it was all like dashed in perfectly. What is this? Dashing. It was dashed everywhere with perfection. Loved our main character, loved Violet, loved Rhiannon, loved Xaden. Xaden would die for him. Not Dane though. Dane can kick rocks a little bit. Jack Barlow, don't even get me started on him. I feel like I should clarify Dane a little bit. I understand that they're family friends, they've known each other forever, and he like loves and cares for her, yada yada yada, but like he's just way overprotective. And not to mention what happened towards the end of the story, what we find out, you know, some of these plot twists were really great. Didn't see them coming. Very exciting, very surprising. But yeah, Dane was sort of that annoying character that was always right there, like questioning Violet, saying like, oh, you shouldn't do this, or like telling her she can't do things, telling her that what her decisions that she's making are wrong and she needs to be more careful. And it's like, let her make her own mistakes, let her figure things out at least a little bit. I understand the like wanting to protect and like wanting to care for, but like there comes a point, man, where you need to take a back seat. You need to take a breath and walk away. He was annoying a little bit. But again, Xaden could get it. Not to mention the dragons. Hot dog, the dragon content in this book, everything I could have wanted. So fun. Loved, oh, no spoilers. Two of the dragons in particular, Tarn and Indarna, like I truly would die for them. I love them so much. Indarna's just the cutest little thing in the whole world, truly. But as you knew, I was really worried. I was really worried about this book. Didn't know if I was gonna like it. And I am so excited. I'm so proud of myself for letting the FOMO get to me so that I could have the first, like, you know, sprayed edition copy, because now I've already pre-ordered the second one. This is how I feel. It's going to be my whole personality. Bada bing, bada boom. That's it. 5 out of 5. This book is great. I cannot wait wait to read the next ones. I'm so scared for them. I feel like they're going to hurt a lot, especially where we left off in this one. Like, ooh, I can't wait to see where it goes. Such a great ending. I hate that I can't immediately continue, like it's a little bit rude, but I love where it's going. I am so excited. So excited. Wow, what a time to be alive. I guess that's it though. I mean, this was the point of this vlog, right? To read Fourth Wing. Done did that. So I suppose we could end it here. Please let me know down below if you also loved this book. If you hated it, I don't want to hear a thing. I'm just kidding. It's totally valid if it's not for you, but I still stand by my feeling of like, I love this book so much and I see so little wrong with it that I don't understand how anyone like could not have a good time with this. It was so good. As long as you don't go into it thinking that it's going to be like a very adult fantasy book, like there are adult elements, but I feel like it's more new adult. So if you go into it for a fun time thinking that it might read a little bit young, but it's still adult, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you're golden. You're gonna have a great time. There it is. There's my endorsement. Thank you so much for being here and hanging out with me for a little bit. If you've made it to this point in the video and you don't know what to say, obviously leave the dragon emoji down below in the comments. And while you're down there, don't forget to subscribe and like the video. I always appreciate your support. And of course, be kind to one another and happy reading. Bye.